What's going on, guys? It's Patrick, aka Low Trump Clan Warroad, bringing you a quick recap from a small random midweek war search against Sin City Gangstas. Uh, was never too much of a threat this war here. Got all but two of the bases 3-starred. One of them was a Town Hall 11, and the other was a Town Hall 10. First, I'm going to show this 2-star Town Hall 11 by myself. Not because I'm particularly impressed with the attack, but it's because I see this base over and over and over again. And now we're seeing it in war, and I don't know the best way to attack it with those Infernos on the outside. And there's nothing online that I have seen that's like a really good how to beat this popular internet base. So we'll probably do a video on that once I get higher up into Titan League and I see this base more and more often, and keep experimenting with bowlers to see if there is a 3-star strategy. But I kind of took this plan from a video I watched from Clash with Ash a couple days ago. And you'll see here in a little bit. So we're starting off with queenwalk. Wasn't really expecting the hound in the clan castle, so kind of Blights had to burn the queen's ability there, and then she decides to start walking around the base. It might have been a good idea to bomber her in. I want to take care of that enemy archer queen, but she starts taking a walk, and in just a second, those healers are going to come under fire. So her role in this attack is essentially done. But she did break off that funnel, that edge. You'd like to have a couple more buildings taken care of when you're doing something like that, but we'll do what we'll take what we can get, I guess, at this point. So 6 healers on her. Those other 2 did survive, but she comes in range of that Inferno Tower, and that's about it for her. But so you'll just see freaking spamming bowlers, a whole line of them, and a couple jumps, one across the first perimeter wall, and then one into the core, and a freeze on that Inferno Tower right away. And a rage and warden ability, and just kind of cross your fingers and hope. Saw a couple of the bowlers walk in, and they do. 2 bowlers, 3 bowlers walk in there, and the healers pick them up, and they take care of the town hall as the other ones kind of start wandering around the outside of the base, which is exactly what this base design is designed to do, make them walk around like that. But 2 or 3 of them did end up in the middle with the help of that jump spell. All of these buildings are more than 2 tiles away, which means the bowlers would not target them if there was no way to get over or through that wall. They would have just walked around the base. So the jump is definitely necessary right there. But I just feel like there's got to be a better way to build a funnel to make sure more of your troops go to that center compartment. Like I said, going to keep screwing around and looking for this base because I do see it quite a bit. But anyway, we got a 63% 2-star with bowlers, mass bowlers on this attack right there. So not great, but 2 stars on the Town Hall 11. That's going to work in war. Now we're going to jump down to the bottom attack, lower 5 attacks. So AceDanny, he gets the 6-pack special here. We're going to show both of his 3-star attacks. Most of the other ones were HGBH. There's a couple other ones. Milo did his Go Lava Loon attack with bowlers in the CC. I did that the last 2 recaps. Not going to show that one again. There's another Valkyrie attack and a lot of HGBH stuff. But so let's start with AceDanny here, and he's going to be doing a bowlers in the CC with 1 golem and hog, right? So like a go-ho with the bowlers in the clan castle. So sets himself a really nice funnel, and that jump spell not only gets him the queen, but also to that center chamber where there's 2 double giant bomb spots, and it turns out to be Teslas for that. So the poison on the clan castle and the queen. Eventually, nope, she's going to take a walk. But the poisons are going to take care of all that clan castle, and we're not wasting any time with those hogs. Compact base, so we're going to unleash a lot of our hogs at once. Meanwhile, in the core, those Teslas, those Infernos, that king, all getting chewed up as they're distracted by the golems and the bowlers behind. And the queen does turn around and come in to help out with that dragon. But so the core of this base is gutted. There are no more spots for double giant bombs, save this one down here. Last heal goes down. 1 hog left in the queue, and it is now on the field. So just the pathing. Do we have anybody survive that double giant bomb? No, they all ate it. But we still have the queen up and some bowlers and some wizards here. So kind of running out of steam, but he is going to have just enough troops on the battlefield, particularly that queen, to take care of the remaining defenses and buildings. So Nice work there, AceDanny. Just a little variation of the bowlers in the clan castle. I feel like this troop, the bowler, is going to be in just about every Town Hall 9 clan castle because it's just amazing what those level 4 bowlers do to Town Hall 9 bases. They just bash everything. So here we're coming in with a queenwalk. I'm not sure if he has a golem in the clan castle or not, but a little go Vaho for sure. Could be a go Vaho. But I really like this funneling. So AceDanny really gets his crowning achievement was the funneling he put down on these two attacks. I really liked it. That first one you saw was nice and wide with the jump to the center. And this one right here, we just used that minion to push that queen to the bottom left. Going to come under a lot of fire here, but we got the rage. So she'll fight her way through that and get out of that range bow, out of range of that expo here as soon as the clan castle troops are taken care of. Double poison on them, and he really pushes it with these Valkyries right here. He does not pop the ability. He just fights right through with the wizards on him and almost starts to lose it, but as soon as the threat was gone, he pops the ability. So he really pushed it. I would recommend just popping that ability when those Valkyries come out. Don't even risk it, because if you lose your queen in the queen walk, obviously, your attack is over. So a couple more minions up here to set the funnel. That's something else real picky. You could just do that at the very beginning of the attack. It's taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. But he's using the king, and notice how he places the king on the bottom side of that pump. So he is going to start making his way to the right. And now look at that funnel for the Valkyries right there. It was just beautiful. There's no doubt where they're going to go. They're going to go straight at that queen. A jump is going to bring them to the core as soon as they take care of that queen. Our friendly queen goes down at the same time. The enemy queen goes down. But we got Valkyrie's king and 2 spells. And whatever's in that clan castle must be max hogs in the clan castle, right? So the healers, they do change targets. They pick up those Valkyries, which are on their way to the core with the king. And they're just going to start taking care of all of the major threat remaining in this base without taking any damage whatsoever. So that core is gutted, no spots for giant bombs, and we'll just let the hogs go. Yeah, we had level 6 hogs in the clan castle. They're going to start doing work, making their way clockwise motion around the base. King Valkyrie still working in the middle, and at this point the base is toast. So that was a cool attack, nice way to use the Valkyries, get them into the core. That's the goal with them, especially when all the heavy defenses are centralized. Really nice work on the funnel there, AceDanny. Good 6-star war, man. Keep it up. Fast forward to get to the 3-star, and we are going to show Peej, who we have not shown on this channel in a few wars at least. It's been quite a while, but he did his first ever channel queenwalk, and definitely wanted to highlight it. So he's coming in with mass Valkyries. Looks like we got it's a Town Hall 9. He's got max expo, 1 at max expo. So pretty heavy base right here. He starts with his queen using the archers, very cheap funneling troops right there. And she is going to start making her way to the enemy queen right there. Not a whole lot of damage coming her way, so it looks like we are going to use the ability instead of a rage spell, which is fine. Still haven't gotten a clan castle lure quite yet. We're going to see how that's going to happen here very shortly. But in the meantime, we got the whole right side of that base taken care of. King's going to come in here to do a little more work here. Looks like we just want to clear some of this trash up around the building. And the queen decides she wants to go in, so we just bomb support her way in. And now she's going to start getting some great value with that Tesla popping right there. And eventually getting in range of that expo. A couple of supporting clan castle hogs come in to take care of all of these distracted defenses. So that was very well done. Getting that clan castle lure finally. Poison comes down. 2 baby drags and minions. King Phoenixer. That is a terrible clan castle fill. You fail. Alright. I'm refreshed. Had to get a drink. Here come the Valkyries. So this was cool. He made that nice funnel. And then just the natural design of this base is going to flow the Valkyries right up that, I don't know, anti-reverse swastika type of design thing. Channel, and the king's gonna draw him into the core of the base here a little bit. And now look at that, we got half this base destroyed. We have 2 heals still in the bag. Our queen is still up, and it's just about the Valkyries working their way from the core to take out the last 3 or 4 compartments here So under healed, kind of got a little ahead of ourselves there. Valkyries don't always go where you want them to go, right? So we should see that last heal here in just a second. There it is. And now they'll be full health as they make their way slowly, taking the long route back to that final right side chamber. So interesting base. I think he, had a good plan of where to enter his Valkyries in, using the natural channel of the base. So that was pretty cool. And the queenwalk, like seeing that. And with that, we are going to drop a poison. That's going to, we'll call it a swag poison, I guess. Good job, Peej. And our final attack for this war is going to be Popup. And this is our Non-HGBH attack of the recap. And he's coming in here. Popup is relatively new Town Hall 9, so he has got some really light heroes, and we're going to show that HGBH can work for all sorts of Town Hall 9 bases. Here they come. Lava Hound in the Clan Castle. Saw a lot of Lava Hounds in this in the Clan Castles this war. I could see where it'd benefit, I guess, but don't you want a level 4 in there? So, I don't know. These guys were okay. No, they weren't really that good at all. But anyway, right, so our bowlers are coming in, and we get that rage down nice and early. The healers finally start to take the benefit of it. We got a couple of bowlers walking. The queen finally is finished working on that Lava Hound. So we got a whole bunch of stuff just kind of rolling and making their way to the center part of this base. Very fortuitous that the Tesla farm was right there. So the bulk of this attack can just mow right through that very quickly. You saw the preemptive helo as the hogs start running in. They're going to work their way counterclockwise motion around this base, and really only a couple of spots for giant bombs. None have been triggered yet, so that's kind of scary for Papa at this point. He has no more. All of his hogs are on the board, so you're just there goes one. So very lucky that only one got caught up in that, and the rest of them are going to take care of the defenses that they can. As these bowlers, I guess they went on cleanup duty immediately after the entry had been made into the base, so they're going to make a heroic return back to the fight and take care of some defenses here. But a nice little 3-star there for Papa as soon as these bowlers finish their job. And that's it. So those are the only attacks in the show. Like I said, it was a very small war. Wasn't terribly interesting, but we do have our next one here against Peej Crashers. This is another random match, and it looks like a 15v. So we'll see what happens here. We got the potluck in a couple days, so just get through this weekend. Maybe get a couple decent matches before that potluck. That'll be a good one though for sure. But anyways, until then, I hope you enjoyed the attacks. I'm out. See ya.
Thank you for watching. Peace out.